going on? It's your boy Don Corleone. We're back with another live. You already know what it is. Um, a lot of you guys were wondering about like the movie Laws of Power. When is that coming out? It's gonna be coming out in like the springtime around there. We're still doing a lot of editing and all that stuff. So yeah, more updates on that to come. But today we got a special guest. We got Mr. Swole. Mr. Swole in the building. You already know what it is. How's it going? Oh shoot, I think your mic's off.
Oh yeah, what's
Yeah, there
going
we go.
on,
Yeah,
bro?
what's going on, man? So yeah, today we're just gonna do like a little interview type thing. You know what I mean? Ask you some questions. Let's see what do I got here first. So like, what got you into fitness?
Personally, I got into fitness because I was skinny, right? So like
Yeah,
growing like in high school and everything, like I played sports, I did soccer, soccer and baseball were my main two, but I basically did
yeah,
everything if I had the option to. So once I graduated high school and I realized I wasn't gonna go to college to play soccer and play any sports or anything, I just had to find something to keep me active, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, that's what got me into fitness, wanting to stay active, wanting to, put some weight on, stop being skinny. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got the mindset where I don't want to be, an adult that's, my kids are bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I had to start doing a little something. So yeah, that's what got me into it.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of the same for me too. Like I played basketball, and then I was like, wasn't gonna play after high school, so I just kind of got into working out and all that. So what do you call it? Like how long did it take you to like build your physique? Because I was like, yo, this guy's beast, bro. Like this guy's beast. Like how'd you do it, bro?
Um, so I started working out seriously the summer after I graduated high school. So that's 2019. So going on this year will be 3 years. I feel like I got into my like I figured out my physique and started knowing what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to go, probably after like a year and a half of, like just trying new things out. So I feel like that first year and a half was really kind of, testing some things out, kind of just playing around with it. And then when I got to that probably 2 year mark, that's when I started really realizing like I know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's when my physique started really coming out because I got on like the knowledge I had, I started implementing that into everything that I did, with the training, the diet, everything like that. So I'd say
Hmm.
that 2 year mark is when I really like I got into my physique, if that makes sense.
Yeah, when you actually started learning like how to actually work out, because like
Right.
a lot of times that first year it's kind of like you don't know what you're doing. You're kind of just
Yeah,
testing
you
out.
go in and do a whole lot of everything, it just you feel good until then just when you start, once you finally learn about what you should be doing, that's where you take off.
That's facts. I know you were what do you call it? You were probably binge watching like Greg Doucette, Athlete Next, all
Yeah,
these different guys.
all of that,
Yeah,
all of that.
yeah, man. Like, I feel that, man. Like for me too. Like in that first, for me, I kind of started around the same time. Like 2019 was where I kind of knew what I was doing, and then now I'm like, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm starting to make results.
Right,
I'm still learning myself.
right.
Still, you know what I mean? Let's see, what else do I got here for you? Um, so like, did you like in the beginning? Did you like bulk or cut? Like, are you still bulking or are you still cutting or like what's? All right, let's talk a little bit
Um,
about that.
See, I got a kind of I got mixed opinions about, bulking and cutting.
Okay, okay,
Personally, for me, I never
right.
had to like bulk, because I was skinny. So like me, I was just eating right, working out a lot, make sure I got enough protein, you know what I'm saying? I never was in the mindset of, eating as much as possible, trying to get like size put on, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always been in the kind of lean bulk phase, if that makes sense. So what
Right,
I did
okay.
was just eat properly, eat a lot, and then just work out efficiently, and that's what put the size on. So in terms of bulking and cutting, I don't see anything wrong with it. I just feel like going about a lean bulk is the better way because that way you don't have to put on as much fat and everything like that. Some people end up bulking and get to a point where they get big enough where they want to be, and then they don't
Yeah.
cut. You know what I'm saying? That's what's like you just messed up your whole physique because you didn't want to, do all the cardio and everything like that to cut back down. But when you
Yeah,
lean bulk, you eat good, you eat right, and you get to your size. It's like you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say that bulking is the fastest way to grow, and it's true. But I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like for me, especially, I feel like it's more efficient to go the lean bulk way.
Yeah, I didn't learn that till later on. Like recently, I did the dirty
Uh huh.
bulk. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was bad. Like
Yeah.
I got
That's
like
what
I
that's what
look,
you got to
yeah.
stay away from.
Oh God, because the dirty bulk, like you'll look good with the shirt on, but then without the shirt, it's like
Yeah.
there's like no point.
Yeah.
Oh
But yeah,
God.
no, definitely. I feel like the dirty bulk is the way a lot of people go about it. But if you're gonna do that way, you gotta make sure that you know you're gonna cut. Because if you don't cut, you're gonna hate yourself for doing it.
Oh God, you
Yeah,
have to cut if you do it. It's inevitable.
you have to.
Are you like still bulking? Are you main gaining or are you just
Right now I'd kind of say I'm kind of in a main game kind of cut. But the thing is
okay?
because I had lost a lot of weight at one point. I kind of lost about like 10 pounds ish. And then what I wanted to do was get back to my normal size. So I went on a little bit of a bulk. I actually made a couple videos about that. It was like my first considered bulk. And
Hmm.
then because of that, I got to a point where I felt like big enough again. So I started, eating better things, eating right again, just kind of cut some of that fat off to like, really make my physique pop again. So, but for right now, I feel like I'm in the just kind of like a main game phase. I want to cut a little bit more fat off just before spring break and everything like that. You want to look good on the beach and everything.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like I'm at a size that I'm okay with. Like I like how I feel right now. So I kind of was just say that's the kind of the stage I'm in right now.
Okay, okay. So you're kind of like in that main gain, slight like. So you're in a eating in a deficit right now, or you in a or you're in
Um,
maintenance?
See, the thing is, I don't track, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel like that's the reason I'm not seeing the results I should because I don't want to track. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
I
like,
feel that.
no shade on anybody that does track. I just feel like for me personally, I don't want to get that meticulous with what I eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right,
don't want to
right.
have to think about everything that I'm eating. Like, I'd just rather eat healthy and watch the gains and the fat go away and everything come. I don't want to sit there and make sure I have to hit this every day, and if I don't,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad at myself for not hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Like to me it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I look good. I feel
Yeah,
like I look good. I definitely could look better, but like I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I feel that tracking. It's so. I did it for a day. I was like, yeah, nah. I'm dead. Let's see what else I got here. So like, since we got the fitness stuff out of the way, what got you into like making like content like on like what do you call it? On actually no. Before we get into that, I'm actually curious. What's your split?
Oh, I'll run I used to do push pull legs, right? And
Okay,
then I realized everybody does chest on Monday. So what I did was I changed my split to legs push pull. So I do legs on Mondays. And then
okay,
recently I started doing a legs push pull and then like split that with an Arnold split. So I started doing chest, back, shoulders, and arms and legs at the end of the week. So I kind of get the best of both worlds.
okay. So you do pretty much push pull legs, but you like have it in a certain order, like, and you do it like you go 3 days and then you go another 3 days type thing.
Yeah, basically. So it's like Monday is legs, Tuesday is like I would say push with just chest, shoulders, and triceps. Wednesday would be back and biceps. Thursday would be legs again. Friday would be chest and back. Saturday would be shoulders and arms. Sunday is rest.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. My split is kind of weird. I do push pull as well, but I do it
Uh-huh.
in a kind of weird way where it's like I do kind of the same like legs Monday and then Tuesday is like chest shoulder no chest shoulders tries and
Right.
then the Wednesday bicep back and then I do like a full body the next day
Okay, okay.
and
I
then like
get
another
that.
full body and then I'm like done for the week type thing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good though, because as long as you're getting that full push pull legs, and then at the
Yeah.
end I know a lot of people that do like more functional training towards the end of the week, you know what I'm saying? Just so they can get the best of both worlds. So yeah, that's right.
Right, right. What's your opinion on like bro splits and like I don't know.
Uh I feel like everybody's done it, like everybody's went to the gym one time. He's like, I'm gonna hit arms today. I'm gonna go straight chest, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you can get to the point where if you're at that point where you're big enough to where you want to like just kill one body part every day, like there's no problem with it, but you have to know you're at that point. And I think for a lot of beginners that try to do that way, you're not going to see as much progress because you're not going to be getting the compounds in that you want to throughout the week. So like when you do push
Right.
pull leg, you repeat that twice a week. You know, you're going to be getting the compound lifts like squat, bench, everything like that twice a week, rather than if you do a bro split, you're going to hit chest once a week. You know what I'm saying? So like stuff like, I mean, I feel like it just really depends on where you're at, like in your journey.
Yeah, that's true. Like I used to always think like it's only one split, but then I realized like yo, like I've seen like a lot of
Yeah.
beast guys doing different types of splits. I was like,
Yeah,
I
a lot of
guess,
people
you
do a
know.
lot of stuff for sure. I know some people that even do like, some people will do chest and biceps, then like shoulders and legs,
Yeah.
back and shoulder. Like it's like, yeah, they do a lot of different stuff. But you just gotta find what works for you.
Oh God. Let's see what else. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the content creation stuff. So like what got you into making fitness content on like Instagram, TikTok and all that?
I feel like the thing that got me into it was not having access to that when I started. So I say that all the time is when the reason I started making workout videos and everything is because when I started, I didn't have anyone to like. I feel like I couldn't, especially because, well, let me say it like this: because I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know who to look for, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
because of that, I was just doing anything until I found out, there's people out there that put out this kind of content. So for me, I wanted to be that person for like beginners where they can look at me, somebody that's came from where I was to where I am now. And I've kind of documented that whole thing to show basically like, you can get there too. And I wanted to be that person that put out content for the beginners, to get them started the way that I wish I got started. And so the way I put out my content is kind of like, this is what you should be doing when you're starting. And once you get to this point, then you can start freestyling it. But for up to a certain point, you should be following some kind of plan. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of
Mm-hmm.
like push, pull legs straight, make sure you're getting your fundamentals down, right? Then when you get to a point, you can start freestyling it. But for
Right.
me, when I started, I just started freestyling it. And I feel like because of that, I didn't see the progress that I would have if I would have like had somebody there telling me, no, this is what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, especially because I came from being so skinny, like I was a stick. Like I was like probably like 150, 60
Shit.
pounds. I'm already 6'1", so like I'm tall and skinny, you know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
because of that, a lot of people saw my progression. And because of that, a lot of people were asking me, what do you do? Like, what have you been doing? Teach me this, teach me that. So I said, instead of me telling every individual person the same thing, let me just make a platform where I can put all of that out. And it's like, oh, you want to know what I did? Go follow the platform. Like you'll see everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
really just because the point I'm at now, a lot of people want to start changing their lives. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I wanted to be that kind of person that puts the things out there for them for the free. You know what I'm saying? Just as I wish somebody would have done for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Kind of giving back to the
Base
community type
definitely,
thing.
definitely.
Okay. How much do you weigh? Are you 200 pounds? No, 200.
I'm
You gotta be over
I'm too
200.
Yeah, right now I'm actually like 220, which is crazy because I've never been this heavy. Like the heaviest, like all of last year, all the beginning of like all the way up to December,
Mm-hmm.
I think the heaviest I ever was like 205. And then like December to January hit and I went on that mini bulk and I started eating a lot,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I got to 220 and I was like, whoa, 220 is kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I feel good at this weight, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, like heavy where I can't move and stuff like that. Like I feel, it feels all right.
I think it also depends on like the height. Like for example, like some guys like will
Oh,
be,
definitely.
5'10", 200. They're like,
Yeah.
but if you're taller,
Yeah.
it evens it out.
That's why when you see people that are like 6'5", weigh like 220 pounds but be skinny is because that height really makes a difference. So like
Yeah.
me being 6'1", 220-ish, I feel like that's like a balance. But then for the people that are definitely like, like 5'8", 220 pounds, they look huge, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Uh-huh.
they got a lot of weight on them.
We got a lot of weight. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like yeah, for me, like I'm trying to get to like I'm like 192. I'm trying to hit 200 max, see how it looks like, and then main gain
Hmm.
from there.
Right.
Um, yeah,
I
because
feel
I'm
like
like
a lot of
5'11".
people goal is that though. I feel like a lot of people goal is to hit that 200 mark because I know that was the same for
Yeah,
me. Like once you see that two on the scale, you feel like you're doing something.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
agree. I know exactly how you feel.
That two, I don't know what it is. That 200, it just feels like it's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
milestone.
That's how you know you working. It's kind of like pushing 225 on bench. You know what I'm saying? You see that 200 on the
Yeah.
scale. That's how you know you're doing something.
Wait, What's your one rep? Oh shoot, one rep max.
Um, I honestly don't know because I haven't been
You haven't
training
tried
to
it.
get a max.
Okay.
So actually this week, like Monday, I was bench pressing and I repped what is it, 365, and
Wow.
I did it for like
Oh,
two,
repping
right?
360,
Like
two,
I but like just 2 reps, you know what I'm saying?
okay, okay.
So like because of that, the way I kind of progressed up to it, when people max out, they'll usually do like a warm up and then start going hard, like just going up. Like the way
Mm,
I did mine was like I started like, but then each set, I was still like working like 10, 12, 14 reps, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to that 365, I was burnt out. So like I feel like if I did it a different way, I don't know, I feel like I might be able to hit 365, 385-ish maybe. But yeah, honestly don't know my maxes.
Weird. Yeah, I don't really track it like that either. Like I just tested it one time because too many people kept asking me, and then I just
Yeah.
tried it out. Yeah. Let's see. I want to get back to the content creation part of things. So like, what's it called? Yeah, so like me personally, I got into like making a fitness content myself on TikTok. Right, I just kind of started like
Hmm.
about like 5 months ago ish. I started making like little videos, right? And I was just studying all these content creators and stuff like that. So I was like, so my question is like, what's it called? What tips do you have for creating content on TikTok, like in the fitness niche? Like what things that helped you grow as a content creator on like TikTok?
Really, the number one thing is like getting over yourself. I know for me, like I was terrified to post because I didn't want
Yeah.
people coming up to me like, "Oh, you post on TikTok," like laughing at you, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. It's
Yeah.
like it's crazy the amount of people's lives has been changed because of these social media platforms. So like once you get over the fact of, posting content that you may like laugh at yourself about, you know what I'm saying? But to other people, they like that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's really just finding that balance between, something that you like to do and then, something that's going to get the views, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go outside of your body to like post stuff that you're not comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? Just for views.
Mhm.
Like that kind of stuff isn't genuine. So really just
Right.
being your genuine self, posting genuine content, you know what I'm saying? You following the trends here and there, but you know what I'm saying? Put your own spin on it, you know what I'm saying? Because of
Right.
that, like people will gravitate towards you if they like you. Like you don't want to put out a facade for somebody to think they know you when they don't know you, you know what I'm saying? So like, especially for me now, like I started posting a lot of more videos where I'm like talking to the camera because I feel like I posted a lot of videos of me like working out and stuff, but nobody really know who I was. You know what I'm saying? So because of
Yeah.
that, I started talking to the camera a lot more. And a lot of people are starting to really like connect with me on a different level than just seeing workouts. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
other than that, like really, it's just posts, bro. Like you just gotta post. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Okay.
people just stay consistent with the posting. It's like, post 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Just get it up there. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about people gonna say about it. Don't worry about like how it's gonna do. Like, don't worry about, oh, is this one gonna blow up? If this one doesn't blow up, I'm not posting no more. Like, bro, it's a process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna hit 100K overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to build up to that. So it's like just keep posting, be consistent, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put your personality out there for people to like connect with, and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do all right.
Weird. That's powerful, bro. I feel like being yourself on TikTok, like, because no one can be you better than you, right? Like that's like,
You can't.
like,
And a
because
lot
like,
of people, they get to following trends, acting like somebody they're not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
yeah,
people see through that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
yeah,
want to be putting yourself out there as like somebody that's fake. You know what I'm saying? You want to just really just be yourself.
facts. Like literally, like on TikTok, I've been trying to just like, because I used to do the same thing, like you did, like you said, like just posting just the workout stuff. I want to start getting more like the camera on TikTok, just talking to them because I feel like they don't
Yeah.
really know my personality yet. Yeah,
Definitely. Like things like, story times, funny advice, you know what I'm saying? Just what happened, little vlogs here and there, you know what I'm saying? Just let people see you, you know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Like it doesn't have to be the fitness all the time or whatever you do. Like it doesn't have to be that all the time, you know what I'm saying? Let
right.
people see the other side of you, like the side of you when the camera is technically off, you know what I'm saying? Just document kind of stuff like that.
Yo, did you get what you heard about that one guy, JPJ Fitness, whatever?
Oh, JPG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has he ever like
Yeah.
started jail yet, or like kind of like? As I heard, he like calls people out or something if you find some like.
Yeah, he does. He does. For me personally, I don't think he's like duetting my video, like calling me out or anything like that. I think
Yeah.
he's been under a couple of my videos, you know, saying like a
Okay.
couple comments, you know what I'm saying, like that. But it's never been to the point where it's like, you know, I'll post something, he comes on here like, no, this you don't do this. It's like,
Yeah.
because I know he be doing that sometimes, but like,
Yeah.
you know, nah, like other than like, nah. But you know, JPG, you know, he's good for the community, you know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those more serious, you know, people that know what they're talking about, right? So
Yeah.
it's like it's good to have both worlds, like people that want to have fun with it and people that really know what they're talking about. So it's like if you want to really build your body, listen to him. If you want to have fun with it, listen to him. But if you want to, like, you know what I'm saying, have the best of both worlds, listen to both people. You'll be all right. You know, nobody's gonna steer you wrong, you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking thinking maybe I should just post some bullshit things so that he could just do at me or whatever. Just
I,
get my
I mean,
followers up.
you know what I'm saying? You know, stuff like that. People do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know, they post videos like that because they know he's gonna react to it. And like, hey, it's strategic. You know.
What's it called? Let's see. What else I was gonna ask. I remember. Let's see, where do I want to go? I have so many questions. What's it called? Let's see where I'm gonna go with this. Because I remember, because I actually followed you for a while, right? And I've watched your content and all that. And I remember
I
you were
appreciate
talking
that.
about. I think it was you because I follow a lot of guys, right? I think it was you. You were talking about the difference between commercial gyms and what you call it?
Private,
Commercial gyms and
private gyms.
private gyms. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah. You know,
Hold on. I think
commercial
your
gyms
mic
are.
is off. Can't really.
It's off. Can you hear me?
Wait, say something. Say something.
Can you hear me? I don't know what happened. Hold on.
Hold on. I'll try leave and come back.
You can hear me?
No, not yet, not yet. Wait, try to leave and come back. Hold on.
You hear me now?
That's so weird. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. I'm gonna see. Okay, you'll try to leave the. Do you know how to leave the stream? No. Yeah.
Can you hear
Then I'll
me?
just add you back in.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Technical. One day we'll have a live where there's no technical difficulties. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Invite guest. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
All right.
There we go. Okay, I was like, what? What's going on? What's going on? Hold on. Let me adjust my thing real quick. All right, so yeah. Oh my gosh. My bad guys. You know, it's technical difficulties. Hold on. I'm trying to get the right angle up in here, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about private gyms and commercial gyms. What's the difference? I always hear people talking about that.
Private gyms are more, I would say, more serious. You know, a lot of people, private gyms cost more for one. They probably have better equipment, and you know, the bigger kind of guys that are more into like fitness, they'll go there. So like people that intend on competing, you know, people that take their fitness very, very seriously, they want the best of everything, they'll probably go to a private gym. really just because the atmosphere, I guess, is better for those kind of people. You know, it's just you can do things in there like you wouldn't probably be able to do in a commercial gym, like, you know, slam weights, take your shirt off, record videos more, you know what I'm saying? Just things like that. I feel like, especially in a private gym, you probably build a better community because it's a smaller group of people. So you probably know everybody's going to be in there. But when you're more in a commercial gym, they're a lot bigger. It's a lot more people that go through there. Um, the people, I would call them more casual about their fitness. Some people take it seriously, some people don't. So you kind of get a mix of both. You know, some people are, you got to mix different age groups too. You know, you might have younger people in there, you might have older people in there. You know, it's kind of just one of those things where it's like it just really depends on how serious you are about your fitness. But me personally, I'd rather work out in a commercial gym because I just kind of feel like it's just a lot more genuine, kind of, because like you'll see a lot of people in there that don't take their fitness seriously, and you see some people that do, and you see the best of both worlds. And then the more common lifter is not really going to go to a private gym, you know what I'm saying? So like if you're in there to like talk to people, talk to, you know, like just like people your age and things like that, I'd go to a commercial gym. Like even now while I'm at school, I'd rather go to my rec center than a private gym in the city, you know,
So a
because
rec center gym would be commercial.
yeah, I would say
Okay.
that it's wouldn't be, I wouldn't call it commercial because it's private to the point where only students can use it, but it's commercial in the fact that it's treated like a commercial gym, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So, what I would say is that for me personally, I'd rather go to a commercial gym because I want to be more around my demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be around my age group, you know, people that are into fitness for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? And people that go there to like have fun, work out, meet people, talk, you know what I'm saying? But if you go to more a private gym, you know, people in there is like work, get your work done, leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of a community, but it's not as much of the community.
Yeah. What is an example of a private gym, would you say?
Um, that's a good question. I don't know, like I don't have any like names, if that makes
Mm.
sense.
Like LA
Like
Fitness, would you say?
LA Fitness is commercial.
Oh, right?
Yeah, LA Fitness would be considered a commercial gym. The gyms that are considered private are the ones that are like smaller, like key card access, probably like, you know, like more people are, it's like it's just like it's really just different. Like I don't have any examples. Um like Planet Fitness is a commercial, you know, Crunch
Okay.
Fitness is commercial. So things outside of that would be considered private because
Interesting.
it probably costs more. It's less people that go there. It's probably not as big, you know, just things like that.
Yeah. I always hear people clowning Planet Fitness on social media. Like I'm just like I live in Canada, so I'm just kind of
Uh
watching this stuff around me, right? And I see people talking about Planet Fitness and how people like would be swinging off of like dumbbells and stuff, just doing crazy stuff there. Like,
I feel like, but you know, stuff like that, I don't think is as common as people think. Like for me, I still have a membership to Planet Fitness. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because it's just convenient. You know, when I go home, I don't have a home gym because I'm at school. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So I'm not gonna go home and commit to a plan where I can just go to Planet Fitness for $10. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah.
there's no reason to like not have it. And then like they have enough stuff in there to get a decent job done. They may not have free bars, but you know, when you have the knowledge of what do you need to be doing to work out, you can go places like that and still get a good workout in.
Oh yeah,
So honestly, I don't have a problem with Planet Fitness at all.
okay. What's it called? I've also heard, like, I've also kind of done my research around like the whole fitness community on YouTube and all of that, and I've noticed there's another gym called Alpha Lad. I saw videos, and I was like, bro, this place looks lit. Like, we don't got gyms like this in Canada.
Yeah,
Like, Alpha Lad. I saw the inside. I was
yeah.
like, what? You ever
That
been?
I've never been because Alpha Land is in Houston and I'm in Missouri. So like I want to go down there, but then again, gyms like that are some places where it's like I don't think I would get a membership there because there's so many people that go through there. I feel like you will never get your work done. It's gonna be like it anytime you go, you're gonna be waiting for everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the hype around that gym is just like, you know, everybody wants to go there. So because of that,
Yeah.
I'll go, but I wouldn't want it to be my main gym because it's
Yeah.
like I don't want to have to, like, say, like, for a scenario, you wake up, you know what I'm saying, boom, I'm gonna go to the gym, right? Drink your
Mhm.
pre-workout, you get ready, blah, blah, blah. You get to the gym and it's
Yeah.
500 people there. And you're looking around like every machine is taken. I gotta wait to do everything. Like, I wouldn't want that, you know what I'm saying? So for me
Yeah.
personally, I'd rather go to a gym where it's like, I'll wake up, I'll walk in there and I'm like, boom, there's people here, but there's stuff open for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can
Yeah.
go work out. A lot of people go to places like Alpha Land, Alpha League, stuff like that because of um the hype around it, the social media background it has, the people that are there. It's really kind of like something to network and collect with people. Like it's something that's hyped. You know what I'm saying? But then people, I have heard, like, people said the gym is good. Like, once you're able to like actually use the machines and stuff, like they said, it's decent. It's a great gym to be
Mhm.
at. But just for me personally, like, I'd go there to connect with people, to network, to talk to people, record content and stuff like that. But it
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
be my
course.
everyday gym.
Yeah, no, I can't be doing that. Can't. Like, yeah, I feel that, man. Like, let's see, what else do I got? I always ask everybody that's on the live shows. I always ask them because you mentioned you're from Missouri. So what kind of slang words do you guys use down there? I always
Slang.
like to compare slang. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like,
um, so let's see. Um, the main thing, from because I'm from Kansas City, right? So the main thing
okay,
people in Kansas City say is "boosie," and what "boosie" mean is, like, it's like, I'm not gonna say like scandalous, but it means, like, it's like a context word. So if somebody's like, some, like, say you take somebody girl, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We would say he did him boosie, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, like, oh, say y'all playing like soccer, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you meg somebody in soccer, right? We would
yeah.
say like he did him scandalous, you know what I'm saying? Or it's
Okay,
like, you know, somebody, is talking behind your back to somebody else. Like, he boosie, you know what I'm saying? Like, why he talking
okay,
behind my back, you know what I'm saying? He being boosie. I don't know.
okay.
It's kind of hard to explain it, but like once you hear it in context, it'll make sense. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's the biggest
Interesting.
slang word from Kansas City. A lot of other words that we use are kind of like used all over the place. So I wouldn't like say it's Kansas City slang, but I definitely think people outside of Kansas City don't really use that word like that.
Interesting.
What about you? Like, what's
Like,
some slang that you use?
what's it called? We say words like, for example, like a reverse word to that, we would be like, so, like, for example, someone talking about you, be like, yo, this guy's moving mad weird, bro. This guy's moving funny,
Yeah,
bro. Like, you guys say
yeah.
that too, or?
Well, I mean, we say like, I understand what you say by that, but like,
Mhm.
I feel like the way we say it was like he just moving, like he moving funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he moving like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so no, I get that. I get that.
That's crazy. I always like to compare these slangs. I'm like, where do these come from? Like it's just like, do you guys say push and pee? Like this is I just learned this a week and now I'm acting like I know it, but
I say it personally because I
okay.
like I like Thug. I like, like Gunna. I like the Slack group. You know what I'm saying? I like YSL.
Yeah,
So like, I'll say push and pee. It's kind of hyped, like it's a trend right now. Like, I didn't
yeah,
say that before it came out, but like since the stuff came out, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, we pushing P, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Push and pee.
You
Yeah, who'd you say,
know?
Gunna or Baby?
um, that's hard. That's hard, honestly. I like both. Um, I would probably say it depends on my mood. If I want to turn up, I'm gonna listen to Gunna. If I want to like lock in and like listen to like some words, I'll listen to Baby. You know what I'm saying? But I like both of them, so I don't like putting them against each other because they're kind of in like the same group. So it's like that's kind of like saying
Okay.
something like, you know, which one of the Migos is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So I
Fair,
feel like I
fair.
don't really like putting them against each other, but I listen to both of them.
Okay, that's interesting. It kind of brings me to my next question. What's it called? What is in your workout playlist? Like, what's your workout playlist looking like?
It depends on the day. I really just shuffle my music. I told myself I was gonna make a playlist and I was gonna post it, right? I was
Oh, you
gonna
don't
make a
have a
playlist called
playlist.
like I don't. I don't. So what I do is I use Apple Music, right? So
Mm,
I when I first started using Apple Music, I kind of messed up in the fact where I put all of my music just added to my library instead of
yeah.
adding music to playlists, right? So because of that, I just go to my library and hit shuffle. So then my library has thousands of songs, and it's just like, I don't know what's gonna play, but I'm a quick, if I don't like the song, I'm just next it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So something that's hidden plays. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have like a workout playlist,
Okay.
and
So who gets you in?
especially because like because of that, I don't want to go to the gym and listen to the same thing every time. You know what I'm saying? Some people have a workout
Yeah.
playlist and they're gonna hear the same music repeatedly. I got thousands of
Yeah.
songs in my library. I might go to the gym and work out today. I'm gonna hear a song today that I'm not gonna hear tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So then sometimes you just hear that one song that gets you in your zone
Mm.
and you keep repeating that same song. You know what I'm saying?
It gets
But it's
old.
like, yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's kind of just how it is.
So what's that song that gets you in that zone? Like what kind of tracks that you
Like
listen
the
to?
my PR song.
Yeah, what's your PR song? Yeah.
My PR song is actually, it's called "Going for 10" by Famous Dex. That's my
Okay.
PR song because the way the song goes, it say going for 10, going for 10. And when I hear
Hey,
that, you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna push this out. I'm going for 10, you know what I'm
go
saying?
for
So
10.
like when I hear that, that's the song I play.
Okay, okay. It's interesting though, because it's like I have one homie, good friend of mine, right? We were at the gym together. It was like last year, and we were comparing songs one time because I think I was listening to like some Key Glock or whatever. I was doing bench,
Mhm.
and then I look at this guy. I look at this guy. So this guy was like Justin Bieber when we were doing bench. I was like, and it was the song "If You Smile, I Smile." I was like,
uh,
how you get motivated to this? Like,
I know a lot of people, they got different tastes, Like I know some people that go in the gym and listen to my girl goes to the gym and listen to like Summer Walker and Janae and like no, like, I don't want to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to hear that sad stuff, but that's what she likes, so that's what she listens to. So it's kind of just like people got personal preference.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I can never understand it though, but
Yeah, I can't. I'm the same way.
oh god. Let's see what else. What else I got here? Um, yeah. So how do you let's see? There's so many questions. Okay, let's see. What what motivates you to get into the gym? Like what would you say is like keeps you
Um,
motivated?
I'm motivated by where I was and where I am now. So I know that I've worked hard to get to where I am now. So because of that, I want to build on top of that. And then thinking about the future, I know where I want to be. I know how I want to look. And I know like right now, I'm not there yet. So if I stay stagnant, I'm not, it's kind of like say there's like a beginning, a middle, and an end. And if I'm in the middle right now, if I don't work out, I'll feel myself going back to that beginning. But when I do, I progress toward the
Mm,
end. You know what I'm saying? So every day I go to the gym as like, I want to work out because I have a goal I want to reach and I know I'm not there yet. And then also it's because I know where I was and I know if I stop now, I was doing all this work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then also,
yeah.
it's kind of like a routine to me. Like I just like going to the gym. It's fun. I like pushing weight. It's like a sport to me now. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
like
yeah.
talking to people in there, joking around, having fun.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
being active. Being healthy. So like it's just kind of it's a lot of things. I just it's one of those things that you like to do.
Right, right. I pretty much the same reason. Like it's kind of like something I do for fun. You talk to people there. It's funny you go with your homies too. You guys joke around. You guys
Right.
laugh and you guys
Right.
working out and all that. Yeah, it's just a lit time. I also saw the
Definitely.
one video you made. It was so relatable because like you were in I think it was on IG or it was on TikTok, but you were like walking in the snow all the way to the gym, whatever. I was like this
Yeah.
dedication.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
that was that was literally like I think 2 days ago
Okay.
because it snowed and school got closed and everything, and I lived downtown, and then I had to, I would normally drive to the rec center, but the roads were bad, so we decided to walk, and like we marching through the snow, and it's just like, if you want it, you're gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
there's an apartment gym here. I didn't want to go use the apartment gym. I want to go to the rec, you know what I'm saying? I want to go
Yeah.
to where I normally go. So because of that, we're gonna walk 20 minutes through the snow to get to where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff
Yeah.
like that is just like dedication to the point where it's like, how bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying?
How bad you want it?
Some people here feel like they hear, oh, it's gonna snow, we're gonna be snowed in, blah blah blah. They're like, bet I'll use that as an excuse to take a rest day. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get there
nah, nah.
regardless. You know what I'm saying?
On God. You gotta get there regardless. On God, bro.
That's
Nah.
how it is.
Because I remember I saw what's his face. I don't know if you follow what's his name? Wallow 267.
I don't think so.
Wallow and Gilly, $1 million worth of game.
Oh no, I don't think so.
No. But they have a podcast, and there's one guy Wallow. He posts like a lot of motivational stuff on
Hmm.
his Instagram. And then there was one video in particular where this guy literally was in the rain and it was storming. He's like, and he's yelling at the camera. He's like, "Why you ain't out here? Huh? Why you ain't out here? I'm out here, right?" And I remember that day I was
That's
gonna take
how
a
it
rest
is.
day, and I saw that I was like, "Nah, I'm
You
going.
got
I'm
to keep
going."
going. Exactly. It's one of those things where it's like, what you want an extra hour, you want an extra 2 hours of sleep, or you want to get your work in. You know what I'm saying? I know some people rather take a
Oh,
nap than go better themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
if you can either wake up at 7 or you can wake up at 5 and get your work done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mhm.
if a lot of people tell me they can't find time to go to the gym, and I was like, tell me your schedule, and they'll tell me they wake up at 10 o'clock, take a nap at
Yeah.
4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you want to work, 8 o'clock is not a bad time to wake up. I wake up at 5. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wake up at 5 o'clock, go to the gym, get my day started. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just like something I saw before, it was like if you wake up at 7 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? It's already 5 o'clock on the West Coast, right? So it's like, or something like it's something I don't remember what it was, but it's like if you wake up at a certain time, there's somebody else that's been got their day started, right? So it's like if you waking up now and somebody already got their day started, they got hours on you already, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm.
because of that, you want to wake up at a time where you can get your day started, be ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be catching up. So it's
That's
like
what I'm saying.
because it's really just how bad you want it, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to
Mm.
go to the gym, you're gonna find time to go to the gym. Everybody
Yeah, you gotta
finds
find
time for what
time.
they want, you know? Like if you're tired and you want to take your nap, you're gonna take a nap, right? But what if you use that 2 hours where you slept to go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel better about yourself. It's just some people
Facts.
it just takes a lot of self commitment. A lot of people kind of find it hard to like find that motivation and stuff. But that's kind of why I wanted to like make my fitness content and stuff, like motivate people to better themselves. So
Inspire them and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, like that's like what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something to that. Yeah, you know what's ironic about that too? Is that it's just like people they'll be like they'll use that excuse for rest days, right? But yet they'll still in those same situations, they'll still find time for the things that are not good for them to still like whatever that may be, still pursue that. But then when it comes to
telling
actually
you,
bettering their lives, they don't want to do it. It's like
you find time for the stuff that you want, man. I'm telling you, excuses only get you so far because there's always an alternative.
for real, man. Only gets you so far. What's it called? I was gonna ask. Let's see. Where should I go? Where should I go with this? What's it called? I noticed you have a fitness brand, Swole something, whatever. It's like Swole.
So my
Uh,
brand is named the Swole brand,
right,
right?
right.
And so my fitness name, I call myself Swolericketts. So the way I wanted to go about it is I didn't want to put my last name on stuff that I produced. I don't like say I'm gonna make a clothing brand here pretty soon. I didn't want to put my last name on a clothing brand and have people walking around with my name on them. So
Right.
because of that, I took that and created the Swole brand so I could put everything under that and have people walk around wearing the Swole brand, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, they'll know it's me, but I'm not putting my last name Ricketts on people, you know what I'm saying? So like TSB, the Swole brand, you'll see that and be like, what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say like that's actually never mind. That's a bad comparison. I was gonna say like Jordan, you know what I'm saying? But that's like a brand, you know what I'm saying? That's different, But
uh,
like it's kind of like you saying you don't want to walk around with Serena Williams' name on it, you know what I'm saying? So you wear Nike. You see what I'm saying? Because Serena Williams is under Nike. You feel me? So like it's
mm,
kind of something like that. It's like you don't want to walk around with the name Simeon Panda on your shirt, you know what I'm saying? But if Simeon Panda had a brand, say he had a panda, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Where like it identifies you, like you're
It
known by that
identifies,
name.
yeah, exactly. Like you'll know this is somebody's brand, but you're not wearing their face on you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. So do you have like are you like is it something new like you just started or you have product you sell already?
It's something I've had. It's just something I haven't acted on. I told myself that I wanted to get to a certain point, certain following, and a certain size before I started producing things because I wanted it to do well. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want
Okay.
to put things out and when I didn't have a backing for it, because that would kind of
Yeah.
just, in my opinion, that would be a waste of money because you want to put things out where there's a crowd for it. So now the following that I have now, a lot of people are asking, because I've been promoting it that it's coming soon. A lot of people are asking when they see me wearing my shirt, they'll say, when we getting that? What I'm saying, when can I get that? And so I tell them like it's coming soon, But the whole thing is about building anticipation for it. So when it does come out, it's not gonna flop. You know what I'm saying? And then because of that, it's gonna come pretty soon. I'm almost at the goal where I wanted to reach. So because of that, I'm getting things prepared now. So when it does get to that point, it's gonna come faster than people expect it to. But before then, I wanted to make sure I had everything set the way I wanted to before I rushed into something that big.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like damn, because I saw like it's actually kind of a cool logo. I see the swole thing. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
okay. How'd you come up with that?
It's a funny story about how I actually came up with that because what happened was when I was making my brand and everything, what I did was I made a Cash App for my brand, right?
Okay.
And I was designing my Cash App card and I put the letters strategically like that and I put it together and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? This isn't a bad idea. So what I did was I took that design that I had put on the card and then switched it up a little bit, made some changes here and there, and it kind of just produced the logo. But what it was just really, it came out of nowhere because I didn't know what my logo wanted to be. I was talking to people about, this is what I'm doing. Could you help me produce a logo, right? And then
Right.
one day I was just doing something on my phone and I was putting things together, and I was like, that's not a bad idea. And with the peace sign and everything, like in all my pictures, if you ever see me, like if you know me in real life, I'm always throwing up peace signs and everything. So it's like it
Ah,
kind of just fits like that. Like if I take a picture, I'll be standing in the background, throwing the peace sign up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just like that. It's like something that helps identify me.
it's
Like the peace
personal.
sign is me, and the swole is the brand. So it's kind of
Brand.
like the best of both worlds.
That's what's up. That's cool though. I like that. Like it's personal, something that means something to you. And I think those things
Definitely,
that do mean meaning is what um it's gonna go far, because it's genuine and it's real.
definitely. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
What do you call it? I don't want to take too much of your time, but I usually make the episodes about like an hour to 50 minutes. But in closing, do you wanna I don't know, maybe give advice to someone who wants to get into fitness, like where should they start? How do they stay motivated? All that stuff.
Definitely. The first thing you have to do is start. That's the first step to anything. You can't sit here and watch people and say, I wish. You have to
Mm,
get started. You know what I'm saying? Getting your foot in the door is the first step to, becoming great. A lot of people talk about, oh, I want to get in the gym. I want to do this. I want to do that.
yeah,
Go. Literally, just go. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just go. I promise you, people are to help you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that the first step to achieving their goal is actually getting started. A lot of people are just scared to get started. Once you get started, you start building on top of that confidence. You start getting farther than you would have ever imagined. But you can't do that if you don't start. You know, and then just on top of that, the main thing is consistency. Like with something I hear all the time is Rome was never built in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way you're gonna get to your goal in one day. It takes progress. You have to keep progressing to that point. That's where the fun in it comes, like you'll see yourself
facts.
changing. You'll look back and be like, I wish I did this earlier, you know what I'm saying? But the main thing is you have to get started, you have to be consistent, and it really is just like once you do that, you're gonna see yourself change a lot more than you expected.
For sure, for sure. That's facts. Definitely, man. If you guys want to get into the gym, just start. It's still February. It's still time.
It's
It's
early,
still it's early.
You gotta
But yeah,
if your resolution was to get into the gym and you missed January, you got 11 months left. It's February 4th. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot
on
of
God.
time to, and it's like resolution stuff like that doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't matter when you get started. It's just starting. You have to start.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. In closing, yeah, thanks for coming on, man. It's been lit. I had a lot of good. I had so many questions, bro. Like, but the combo was just going good. I was like, which way am I gonna take this? Take this way. You know what I mean? But yeah, for the new guys that are here, for any new people, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. I have guests on all the time, and I also do my own little content. You know what I mean? Lots more content coming out. Make sure you go follow Mr. Swole. Follow him up. You know what I mean? He's got all the stuff is
Swolericketts
gonna
on
be.
everything. Swolericketts on everything. I keep the same name across all platforms.
Oh God, I'm gonna have that all linked down below in the description. Go follow him up, show some love. Yo, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah,
And
no problem. Thanks
yeah,
for having me.
yeah, deuces, man. Yeah.